Welcome again to the class. We're going to be talking about what are the biggest mistakes to avoid in e-commerce. My name is Peter Olaomikola POK. I'm really happy to be doing this tonight. And why? These are mistakes I've seen brands are making. Now, this is not a beginner video. This is not a video for the pro or a video for the middle people. No, this is a video for you if you're an e-commerce marketer or you own an e-commerce business. Because these mistakes I'm about to talk about that you should avoid, I've seen business owners that are getting started make them. I've seen business owners making about $1 million yearly revenue, making them. I've seen a client that makes about more than $1 billion a year, and he's making the same mistake. So these are not mistakes that is, it's just a beginner thing. No, these are mistakes that you could make in the beginning, in the middle, or when you are even a very, very big brand. So let's dive right in. The first one is ignoring cash flow and profit margin. Ignoring cash flow and profit margin. See, I've seen a lot of e-commerce brands that generate revenue, but they are not profitable. I mean, somebody that is generating about $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 monthly revenue, yet that person is not profitable. You think that's insane? That's something that could happen. In fact, that's something that's happened that I witnessed right in my front. That's why I said this video is not a video for beginner. It's not a video for... No, this is a video for anybody that wants to learn about e-commerce. Let me give you an example. If your product is if the cost of your product is $10, that is the cost of your product. And then you started running ads, and then the ads was performing. Then so performing, people were buying. Now, you were selling about 100 pieces of that product per day. So people were buying, who is that? Buying the product because it cost $10. Then you were selling, So you've made a lot of money. Let's say you've sold about $10,000 of that product. Then boom, you want to restock that product. Then you got to know that the cost of our product is now $13. Now you've made a lot of money, but gladly you are not profitable because $3 is your margin on that product. And the reason people were buying from you so much is because other people got the information that the cost has now increased, but you do not know, so you do not increase your own price, and that's why people rush to you. But you will be thinking in your head that it's because your ads is good, it's because I know how to run ads very well. That's why you hardly see me when people come to me and say, "POK, I want to learn about e-commerce marketing and a lot of these things." They always expect me to say, "Oh yeah, let's go to Facebook. Let me start teaching you Facebook ads." You can learn Facebook ads in like 2 weeks. It's not that difficult, especially if it is about, what will you do in ad manager. By the time we walk you through setting up ads like 5 times, you'll be able to set up ads yourself. And that's exactly when you will get to know that advertising is not about what is happening inside the ad manager. It's more about what is happening outside the ad manager. What is going to be the return on ad spend? Is the product profitable? Is the price the right price? Is the creative good? What are you saying what is the person saying in the creative? That's why the last advertising class I did, I major on creative, copywriting, messaging, because that is the major thing that drives clicks, that drives sales with ads. It is not the setup. It is not. Back to our topic. So it is very, very crucial for you to account for every spend, every dime. If you cannot do it yourself, hire a finance person. If you are making about a $50,000 per month, get a finance person, get an accountant. Get an accountant at an affordable price to do your accounting for you, to do your books for you. What are your operational costs? What are the fixed operational costs? What are the recurring operational costs? You need to get all of these numbers intact. How much are you spending on ads? That's why you see many people, they would say, I know a client that thought what is costing her the most is ads, which is not true. She actually asked us to reduce the ad spend, and we did, and the revenue went down. But the actual thing that is actually taking cost and not bringing back revenue is still there, and that thing continue to take cost. So why all of these numbers is important for you to try is because you'll be able to make informed decision on, oh, if we are spending so amount of money on influencer marketing per year, and this is what influencer marketing is giving to us back, we need to stop it next year. When you do influencer marketing, say for example, you get Toke Makinwa, a very big name, or Brother Shaggy, to post your products, you will get a lot of buzz. Many people will start calling you, hey, Auntie Nike, your business don't blow. Hey, Michael, look at Snoop Dogg using you guys saw the ad that Snoop Dogg did for this smoking, this stove business. I've forgotten the brand. Snoop Dogg did that ad. Again, this ad, I'm still remember the ad today. That's to show you how sticky the ad is. But they did not get revenue. People did not buy. So people might be happy for that brand that, wow, Snoop Dogg, yeah, big name. People might be happy that a big name is promoting your products. Oh, Fuka Kedele is not promoting your product. But the point is, you will also get into your head and you feel happy that, wow, I'm not a big name. Oh, I cannot afford big influencers. You also will be happy. But the point is, at the end of the day, that most of those kind of activity, they don't drive revenue. Just like that Snoop Dogg ads, they don't drive revenue. And when they don't drive revenue, it's a cost center. But because it makes you feel good, when you are not analyzing what is taking cost, and then you see that, wow, we spent 10 million on ads this month. That's a lot of money. But the return on ad spend is like X7. That means 10 million brought you back 70 million. But because it's not emotional, right? It's not going to drive you to start feeling good. You will say, let's reduce our ad spend, though. Let's reduce it. Whereas you spend 5 million to bring in an influencer to your business and it did not work. But because it makes you feel good, your Instagram followers increased and all of that, you look away from it. But you see, if all of these expenses are well documented on a spreadsheet, your accountant is documenting everything, return, income, each activation as a marketing person. That's why I'm teaching e-commerce marketing. I'm not teaching ads. Because as an e-commerce marketer, you need to know, okay, how can I activate this market using an influencer and then using ads to back it up? That's another strategy on its own that we'll still talk about in my future classes. So putting those numbers on the spreadsheet will help you understand what is bringing the money the most, what is a cost center, what is taking cost. I know somebody that cleaning of a physical store was one of the things that is taking the most money. Cleaning was taking close to about 40% of money. Let's say she was spending like 10K on ads, 4K was going to cleaning. Actually, it was when the accountant was reading the number at the end of the year that were like, look, cleaning took like 40% the same cost of ads. So look at it though. So putting the numbers on the spreadsheet, tracking everything, We make sure that you can know if you are profitable or not. Without a detailed breakdown of all the expenses, entrepreneurs may believe they are profitable. They can delude themselves that they are profitable. They can also think that their margin is higher, leading a business model that is not actually sustainable or profitable in the long run. Because you will find out and it will shock you. If you think you can track your number, in my own agency, for example, all numbers are tracked. And at the end of the day, we have to see, are we profitable? Even if it is very, very small, we have to know that we are still running a profitable model as an agency. We're still running a profitable model. There's a client I worked with recently, and the first thing I did when she onboarded me was to increase the price of the product. Why? I immediately know that at that particular price I'm looking at, there's no how I will run that ad and that ad will be profitable. I already know. That is why marketing, for example, if there's 4 P's of marketing: price, product, promotion, and place. So as a digital marketer, you want to get involved in the product itself. You want to get involved in the pricing of the product. You want to get involved in the promotion and the place. So it is not just, well, that's why many people are focusing on one of the P, which is promotions alone. And if you are focusing on promotions alone, good luck to you, mate. Good luck to you. That's why, and if you are leaving other P, like price. For example, the success we had in that campaign came because I was able to get involved in the pricing, and it's from my knowledge of marketing. So pricing the products correctly is another aspect or entirely. So if I just go in there and just start saying, oh, I'll start running the ads, what do you think will be the result? It should be total failure. Moving to the next one, trying to sell to everybody. This is another mistake that people always make. They try to sell to everybody. Oh, who are your target audience? Anybody can use my product now. I sell makeup. I sell makeup kits. So like every woman is my target audience. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. So you have to avoid the temptation of packing different products and unrelated products together. You're selling pet supplies and then you want to start selling furniture. You are selling dog food, you want to start selling furniture. It doesn't align. So you need to make sure that you find products that align. Your products must align. So this lack of product consistency always confuses customer. And the thing that it does is that it makes your messaging work. Your messaging cannot be sticky. It should be a very forgettable messaging. For example, start saying, oh, we sell dog food. Oh, you can also buy pushing share from us. For example, on Child Deck, you could buy a book. You could buy a book on Child Deck. You could buy some other things on Child Deck, like recently. You could buy tickets to an event on Child Deck. But Child Deck will not advertise themselves as, oh, we also sell book. No. They only advertise themselves as a food delivery company. That's what they are sticking to. They do other things, but they are sticking to that message that this is what we do. Even when you get there, you cannot find it. There's an African grocery store I work with recently, and I was telling the CEO that on your African grocery store, on your landing page, you can just put Adire there. Adire, just put it there. Just hang it on the landing page. Don't advertise that, oh, we now sell Ankara, and no, don't do that. You are selling African grocery. You know that your customers will want to buy that kind of thing. You know. But you don't need to start advertising that, oh, I am that person. You are selling African grocery to Africans in diaspora. But you will observe that one of these days, some of them will come, they will buy food, and they will pick that idea, they will add it to carts. They will add it to carts. And that's exactly how you can test if that market is also there waiting for you to grab. So don't sell to everybody. Know your audience. Know your target audience. Know your primary target audience. There might be other people that will be buying. That does not mean that those are your audience. There's an African grocery store I work with that when we're scaling in Atlanta, we always get white guys that always come to buy. from that store. But that does not mean it is no longer an African grocery store. If we start saying, oh, we are now a grocery store, it means that African store we start competing with Walmart. And then that is dead on arrival, right? You can't compete with Walmart. It's dead already. So you need to know that once you pick your target audience, your primary target audience, you need to stick with them. Stick with that primary target audience and keep selling to them. Keep selling to them. So you are not selling to everybody. You are not selling to everybody. The next thing is underestimating the workload and failing to delegate. You see this one? This is the reason many Nigerian e-commerce stores cannot scale. It is this one is the reason many Nigerian-based e-commerce stores cannot scale. You cannot own an e-commerce and you're already doing 10 million per month, and you are the one that is still running ads. You are the one that is still packing the order. You shouldn't be the ones doing those things anymore. You are the one that is still posting on social media. You are the one that will still rush to Canva to go and design. Abba now. By the time you are doing 10 million naira monthly revenue, you should start delegating. You should start having a production manager. You should start having a project manager. You start having a fulfillment manager that will, when order comes into your Shopify, goes to Shopify and make sure that order is fulfilled. You should start having customer service person. You should start having that is the whole essence of POK e-commerce agency. That's the reason why I started up POK e-commerce agency. Because I know that as an e-commerce owner, you need the service of an agency like us to scale up. Because you don't underestimate the workload it takes to move from like 10 million monthly revenue to like 100 million monthly revenue. It is insane. The number of creative that you will need to make to use on ads. You can't do it alone. You need somebody the number of influencers that you will be working with. You need somebody that will manage those influencers. This one is the reason many e-commerce stores cannot scale. So trying to manage every task from inventory updates to price monitoring to order fulfillment to customer service is an unsustainable and inefficient way to manage an e-commerce. If you're just starting, understandable, go for it, do everything, do it yourself. But the moment you are now making enough money, start delegating, start hiring people, so that you'll be able to focus on something that is very, very important, which is the product quality. You see, by the time you say, oh, let's create content today, I need to edit the content on CapCut, I need to post on social media, let me check the ads, oh, let me send out email, by the time you want to do all of these things yourself, your product quality will start dropping. Why? Because that is the most important thing you should be monitoring. This supplement product, how can I make it better? How can I make it better? How can I improve on the quality of this supplement? How can I improve on the quality of this perfume? How can I improve on the quality of this t-shirt that I'm selling? The design of the t-shirt, can we improve on it? The logo, can we improve on it? Can we improve this? Can we improve that? The baby product we are selling, can we improve on it? Can we do? So you need to look at a lot of things you are selling and say, how can I improve on it? Is there a better place to shop for these things? Is there a better quality out there that I can actually stock up on and put it there? If my customer actually wanted a better quality, they can buy it. Before you can do this thing I'm saying, you need time. You need to have time that will help you to relax and think about your business. You need that time. And that time can only come if you create it. And the only way to create that kind of time is to outsource and delegate many things. I've seen e-commerce stores that are not scaling, that have potential to scale. That means to be $1 billion e-commerce stores. I know them. But you see, they don't want to delegate. They want to do everything. You cannot. Okay, what do you want to do with the money? What do you want to do with the money? I don't know. But of course, it is your own job to do. But avoid that mistake. This is a mistake that is for the top level people. They make this mistake a lot. You see the CEO trying to edit design on Canva at times. Why? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Huh? At $2 million revenue, you are still trying to edit design on Canva yourself. You're wasting your time. Those are low-level tasks that should not be coming to your table anymore. Your time is now worth a lot of money that you should not be using for those things. Hire people, delegate, assign, and let people help you scale this thing to the next level. The next thing is presenting poor quality content and visuals. And this is the problem. Like I said, once you are scaling up, once you are growing, everything needs to grow. The quality of your content. And you can only do many people, they don't pay attention. See, your customers, they are not in the store with you. They do not see the product. They cannot touch the product. So they are skeptical about the quality of the product. The only chance you have to position that product to them as valuable and of good quality is by using images. Then you snap the image with one low quality Android phone and you put it there. You need to snap your images with high quality camera, high quality phone. You need to do that. Snapping with high quality camera and high quality phone will help you. And then you snap from all of the angles. You snap the top, you snap the bottom, you snap the side. You need to give them you need to give this customer perspectives with those images, high resolution images. That's one mistake. See, that one mistake is what many people make, and that's why you cannot win when it comes to Google Shopping ad, because what people will compare are the images, the description, and the price, and then boom, you buy and go. You don't want to make that mistake. And then you want to avoid over salesy description. That's you are trying to trick the customer, you are trying to manipulate the customer. What you need to do in your product description is educate. See your product description as a place where you are educating your customer. This is the weight of the product. This is the size of the product. This is how you can preserve the product. This is what the product can be used for. These are the benefits of the product. These are the features of the product. These are the specific problem it solves. The product description is a place of education. And with the advent of AI and ChatGPT now, you see that a lot of things has changed. Many people will ask AI, if I want to buy this product, what are the qualities I have to look for? If you don't have those qualities answered already in your description, your product cannot be suggested. You should know that. Moving on. Not incorporating video demonstration is a missed opportunity. Customers are significantly more likely to purchase when they can see a product in action or understand its scale and functionality through visual aids. That's why you see many e-commerce fashion store right now. They always have a model picture and video of the clothes, like a model. The model will be putting it on, wearing it, and all. Why? They want to give you a visual representation of the product. If it is a lightning, they want to put the lightning in a place, take a picture, show a video of the lightning, and all of that. So, not doing that, and these are the things that Shopify help you do, right? In your product description, you can put like 20 images there and videos. So that when people are sliding through, they can check. That is why, for example, that's why I said when you are scaling, you need to delegate. There are clients that we assign somebody alone to product description. We assign somebody especially to product description. I won't say more than that. This next one is choosing the wrong platform or ignoring mobile users. Many people, you need to understand that you need to decide on what you want to do. For example, if you choose Shopify as your platform, that means you are agreeing that you want to run your ads yourself, you want to bring in traffic yourself. But if you pick eBay, for example, that shows that you don't want to worry about driving traffic. You want eBay to drive the traffic for you. Different platform. Or you want to pick, say, Amazon. So you need to decide on the platform you want to use. You need to know the pros and cons of the platform you want to use. I've always seen a lot of clients, they will have their website on WordPress. And it's always funny to me when you have Shopify there. You have some people that want to scale, they'll say, oh, I want to make about 100 million naira a month. And then the website they want to use is Bumper. Well, good luck. So you need to know the pros and cons of the platform you want to use. All of these platforms are good. Bumper, good. Zen Store, good. Shopify, good. WooCommerce, good. Ecommerce, good. But they have pros, they have cons. Amazon, eBay, good. They have pros, they have cons. Not picking the right platform. You see somebody that will have a store on eBay and they're telling you that I want to run Facebook ads, I want to do this, I want to do cloud video. Man, you're already not positioned. You are not well positioned for those things. You are already not well positioned for it. Take it or leave it. So failing to ensure your store is perfectly optimized for mobile. I've said it many times that if you are designing a website and you have to sacrifice how the website will look on mobile or on web, like you are taking something, it looks good on mobile, it does not look good on web. Leave it like that. 90% of people that will come to your store will come there with their mobile phone. You that is designing it, you are designing it on the laptop, yes. But that's not where people will access it. That's how you need to always preview the website you are designing on a mobile template, on a mobile structure. The next thing is neglecting customer service and feedback. No words. You can't scale if you ignore these parts. You need to pay good attention. And that's why I'm saying people need to delegate if they want to scale, for example. But this is a very big mistake that many people are always make. If you don't have good customers, you see, this thing is e-commerce. They are not in your store. Everything you do is giving them a perception of who you are. One, they don't know who you are, so they are trying to judge you. Imagine they send you a message that, oh, the product you sold to me is not good, and then you didn't reply them for 5 days because you are the only one working and you don't have somebody assigned to that. The person will already be seeking your head. You're a scam. And maybe within that 5 days, somebody message and say, hey, friend, I think you order from these people. I want to order from there. Don't order from them, they are scams. So then after 5 days, you reply the person, you solve the person issue. But you have already lost one sale because that person, you did not resolve that issue early. And the only way to do that is to assign a customer service person to that. You delegate somebody to customer service. But many people don't have that. They don't do that. Because they don't want to pay for the services. There are many clients I work with that don't want to pay for customer service. They want to do it themselves, which make customer service response very, very late. And then they lose money. You will not know that you are losing money. You will not know. Don't worry. You will not know. But you will just be asking yourself that why are we not scaling? Why are we always parabolating around this revenue? It's because of customer service is bad. There's no how you want to do it in e-commerce. There will be issues. Products will get damaged in transit. It's not your fault. But how you communicate, how you resolve your complaint matter. When people come to your Instagram comment section and complain, you respond to them in that comment section. Respond there. Respond there. Put it there. Oh, you look into your issue. Since they want to go public, go public. Okay? Respond there. Because that's the only way you can build trust. There will be issue. There's not how you want to do it in e-commerce that there won't be issues. There will be issues. And that's why you need to take it seriously. And that's why you need to delegate somebody or people to customer service. E-commerce thrives on convenience. A confusing, expensive, or overly restrictive refund policy creates friction, and it's a major deterrent for first-time buyers who are already hesitant on purchasing online. That's what I'm trying to say. Take it or leave it. People don't want to buy online. They are very skeptical already. They are already doubting you. They are already thinking you are a scam. So at every point in time that they are interacting with your business, you want to give them a reason to stop doubting you. When they get to your checkout page, your checkout is working. When you get to your Shopify, the designs are good, the image quality are top notch. When you are sending their package, you package it very well, you send it very well, it looks good when it arrives. They love it, they love your packaging. When they have issues, they call your customer service line, the person picks. When they say they complain on Google or WhatsApp, they pick, they respond to them. So every touch point that somebody will have your e-commerce business, it's a way for you to clear their doubts and to show that you are not a scammer. They are already skeptical and they will forever be skeptical, especially first-time buyers. That is why if you are running an e-commerce in Nigeria, the first order that people will be buying from you is the smallest thing in your store. Something that's called $10, $2, 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira. These are the things they will buy. They want to test you. It's a test order. I've seen this from my experience a lot. African grocery store and co. They always face this. But when they buy that small thing and you deliver very well, or there's a small issue, you corrected it and you fix it very well, you'll now start buying from you. The order value, average order value will now start increasing. Your AOV will now start increasing and your CPA will now start reducing. It takes time to build trust. Again, this is not drop shipping class, like I always say. This is I'm teaching e-commerce business that you can build, scale, and exit. Exit means you can sell it off to somebody else and just go and build another thing. I've seen people have an exit of e-commerce of $200,000, $1 million, yes, $20 million. They'll sell the whole store off and they'll go to build another thing. Another mistake that the people make is skipping marketing research and strategy. You know, they assume that if you build it, it will scale, it will sell itself. A good product will sell itself. A good product will not sell itself. That's how you have to allocate sufficient budget to marketing. Many people always see marketing as a cost center. Stop it. Why will we spend 10 million naira on ads? You see, I want to make 1 billion now. Marketing is garbage in, garbage out. If you have a very good advertiser, a very good marketing team like POK Commerce Agency, if I do marketing for you and you give us a budget, we will justify the budget by giving you good revenue. But Nigerians like to see marketing as a cost center. So generally in e-commerce, don't see marketing as a cost center. No, it's a revenue generating center, whereby if you can just track and say, hey, if I put in $1,000, what will I get back? You can get like 5K. Then you try it. Then you got 3K. You now know that it is X3 that you get. Then you put 2K. Then you got 6K. You put 5K. Then you got 10K. Now you are sure that it is X2. So you track, you measure, you understand, you know what you always get back by every spend that you have. So launching a product without researching competitor pricing, unique selling points, marketing channels, will always make your brand struggle. That's why you need, before you run any ads for any product, that's why you have to go to Facebook ad library and go and look at the ads they are running in that industry. Go there, go and look at the ads they are running in that industry. Once you see the competitor, go and look at their ads, study their ads, see the ones they have been running for a long time. If they have been running an ad for like 1 year, that ad is performing. Study why it's performing and recreate. Thank you very much. Like I always say, this is e-commerce heritage.